let's get things started on.
They're the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, Muppetational Muppets of them all.
What we call the Muppet Show.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Muppets from The Muppet Show. For this list, we've disqualified those Muppets who live on Sesame Street, down in Fraggle Rock, or anywhere else Muppets congregate.
If ordinary dog foods leave you flat, try Purina Dog Chow, right?
Right.
Unless they were regulars on The Muppet Show.
Wait a minute. Oh.
Number 10, Dr. Teeth.
Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white.
Keyboardist and leader of the Electric Mayhem, Dr. Teeth is the coolest Muppet, with his top hat, gruff voice, and tooth he made from melted gold records.
Don't blame the dynamite if you can't light the fuse. There's a party all the time for them what you.
Originally performed by Jim Henson, he's famous for his creative use of big words.
Cockney rhyming slang. What? Jackknife? Wife.
Alongside Janice, Sergeant Floyd Pepper, Zoot, and Animal, he rocks the Muppet Theater as part of the house band, which requires extra Muppeteers to work his super long arms.
Oh, Dr. Teeth, you are one hip dude.
Nice number.
Number 9, Roth the Dog.
I've been playing saloon piano in Snake City for 3 years. It was the roughest town in the West.
Voiced by Jim Henson, Rolf was the first Muppet to achieve fame, long before The Muppet Show hit airwaves.
Quiet on the set, please.
Another cool and collected keyboardist, Rolf is as laid back as they come.
Now this is where the song changes key, what we call a modulation.
And some say he's the Muppet closest in personality to Henson. With no fancy outfits, catchphrases, or gimmick, Rolf is simply that floppy-eared dog that plays a mean piano. What kind of dog he is another story.
That's another case of dog eat dog.
Number 8, Fozzie Bear.
Good grief, the comedian's a bear.
No, he's a nut. He's a wearing a necktie.
His jokes are terrible, but he gets back up every night to face the hecklers. You gotta admire that.
Here I am, Fuzzy Bear, jokes on request.
This stand-up comedian is always dressed in his pork pie hat and same old scarf, spouting the same old puns he's been telling for decades. And that's why we love him.
I finally found the sure way to lose weight. I bought a scale that lies.
Created as a collaboration between Jim Henson and longtime Muppeteer Frank Oz, he's one iconic Muppet with a catchphrase we adore.
Waka waka.
Number 7, the Great Gonzo.
Oh, thank you very much, thank you. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I will eat this rubber tire to the music of the flight of the bumblebee.
He's possibly an alien, his girlfriend's a chicken, and he's an artiste.
Yokos! What do they know about art?
Gonzo is dedicated to performing for the sake of performance, meaning he'll injure himself in the name of art, and that never fails to crack us up.
Hey, Kermit! It went terrific!
The curved-nosed Muppet may never have gotten the hang of the trumpet or of that motorcycle stunt, but this weirdo still found his way into our hearts.
I don't know where you find these acts to do.
Oh, I just keep my ear to the ground.
It looks like it.
Number 6, Statler and Waldorf.
Darn, I better get some new batteries for my hearing aid.
I fool them every time!
You gotta love these haters. From their plum balcony seats, these grumpy old curmudgeons offer up the clever quips every YouTube commenter wishes they could come up with.
Hey, you remind me of Charlton Heston.
Charlton Heston doesn't tell jokes.
Well?
Always heckling the stage, and Fozzie Bear in particular, they definitely aren't impressed with the Muppets, but they sure as hell find themselves entertaining.
You guys wouldn't know a good joke if you fell over one.
Well, we're not in any danger with your act.
You know why these guys work? Because you can't have sweet Muppets without salty. And boy, are they salty. Number 5,
the Swedish Chef. Once performed as a team effort between Henson and Oz, the Swedish Chef is one Muppet you don't need to understand to find hilarious. With his human hands, trademark facial hair, and his catchphrase, he parodies TV chefs of all kinds. Always ending his cooking segments with some sort of physical injury or slapstick comedy.
The frog's legs.
Uncle Kermit, somebody, anybody,
His gibberish mock Swedish and tendency to toss utensils make him one of our faves.
Slimborst der, beer der, scorp, mort, mort, mort. Jimmy's for the fishy chowder.
Number 4, Beaker.
Very good, Beaker, right on cue.
An immediate fan fave upon his Season 2 introduction on The Muppet Show. Beaker's got orange hair, shocked eyes, and a voice you'll never forget. As Dr. Bunsen Honeydew's Muppet Lab's assistant, Beaker's a character you love because you get to laugh at his misfortune over and over and over.
Oh dear. Oh, thank you, Beaker. Now you've broken it.
In fact, he'd be the first to say Dr. Honeydew's methods are questionable.
Now, the honor of tasting this first batch of delicious paper clips goes, of course, to my helpful and eager assistant, Beaker.
That is, if you could understand him. Number 3, Miss Piggy.
Oh, Miss Piggy appears angry.
Angry? No, I am not angry. Your star is not angry. She is merely disappointed.
She's violent, loud, a diva, and a lover of all things French.
You never said there would be snakes and spiders and alligators.
Performed until 2002 by Frank Oz, Miss Piggy was one of the first well-rounded Muppet characters. Plus, she's the Muppets' biggest star. And no, we don't mean her porky size, so keep those karate chops to yourself, honey. Kermit's the love of her life, and she won't hesitate to let him or anybody else know it. So watch out.
I have never been so humiliated in all my theatrical career. I quit.
Oh, touchy, touchy.
Number 2, Animal.
Animal, you ready? Kill! 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 Kill!
Originally performed by Frank Oz, Animal is that badass, reckless, devil-may-care Muppet who plays drums for the Electric Mayhem at a deafening volume. Simple, savage, and slaughtering his drum kit, Animal's remained unchanged since his debut.
Animal!
That's his name, actually. Animal, why don't you tell our audience, how long have you been playing the drums? 1, 2.
With his modest vocabulary and tendency to go wild, he's basically the drunken frat boy of Muppet theater. In fact, he's so crazy, you might just find him leashed up on occasion.
Very easy, Animal.
He looks like a sore loser.
If this chain break, you'll be a sore winner.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I'm Scooter.
Cute. Cute name.
What is a rat doing in a legitimate theater?
You can hold anything you want.
Oh, the best offer me have all week.
Number 1, Kermit the Frog.
That's what I'm here to do, so it really makes me happy to introduce to you.
Crafted from the fabric of Jim Henson's mother's coat with a couple of ping-pong ball eyes, the unofficial mascot of the Muppet franchise came to life with the creator's voice as his own.
This act may not last long. In fact, it's over.
On The Muppet Show, he's the host with the most, and the glue that holds everything together.
Listen, I already gave him his own dressing room. What more does he want?
Well, it's about the title of the show. Look.
The Muppet Show?
Kind, patient, with arms that flail in the funniest of ways, Kermit is the most iconic Muppet, flippers down.
You're not just saying that because you're a guest.
Well, certainly not. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that you are the Robert Redford of frogs.
Oh, wow.
Do you agree with our list? Who's your favorite Muppet from The Muppet Show? For more Muppetational Top 10s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
It's for you.
Phenomena.